especially since he always Kramering it up. We could just use him. I need to find somewhere to put this. Maybe I can put it right here. Right here. Oh, you know what? I can just put this right here. Hey, y'all. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me make sure I got the volume up. Okay, that'll make sense if I got the volume up. Hey, y'all. It's just, no, that ain't gonna work. Is that gonna work? Where's my, hey, y'all. Okay, I am currently trying to find a location to put this at. Oh, okay, that's better. One thing about having sunglasses on in the house, I don't care how much you think you can see. You can't see until you take them off. Then you're like, oh, wait a minute, it's not that dark. Um, yeah. So anyway, me and Tyree about to get it popping again. It's filming day, and I'm doing what I normally do, which is get this stove on. Guys, me and this, you know what, when I used to live with my family, that was my main problem with them. Like, I was thinking, oh, I could stay there forever because, family, well, not stay there forever, but like family, just like, oh, I want to blow up and contribute to the household. But they used to have like a lot of like rules in the kitchen, and see, that's where my spirit get broken at. Don't do this at this time. Do it like that at that time. Like, I need to have full rank in the kitchen. Like, the kitchen, this is my favorite room. My apartments don't even gotta have no bedroom, but they got to have a kitchen. That's where I get my most joy at, the kitchen. Tyree, where's the cutting board at? That I know. Huh? Where's the cutting board at? Tyree, would you please put some clothes?
I'm about to take a shower. You called me out here.
First of all,
I don't know where the cutting board is at.
Good thing I already told YouTube this video is not meant for kids. You just got Tyree.
Here, mama.
Thanks. Y'all see this naked grown child? First of all, you coming out here with the towel all the way on your chest.
I was raised from you. You making fun of me?
That is what I do.
What do you even fear?
We gonna try to work it out. Hey, what up? I'm gonna try to work it out. You be at a lot of like black men house. Black men is serious about protecting that peck of honey. Everything be no salt seasoning. I'm gonna see how it's gonna work out, because I really want to find some seasoning that ain't no salt anyway, because we need to clamp it down on the salt anyway. Let me wash my hands real fast, y'all. Just wait right here, because I'm right here. I'm right here. Yeah, I really want to find somewhere. I really want to find something with no seasoning anyway, so I ain't gotta be harming myself over the meal. You know what I mean? Oh, I do see some kosher salt. See, we back to the salt. This is what I'm talking about. You need it. Oh, okay, that's the wrong one. You need some form of salt. You need some form of it. You need some seasoning. Even in the Bible say, we are to be salt and light. That means like not too much salt, but gotta have some. But child, these boys, every time I come over here, you say, brother got small veins. What small veins mean? Small veins? I ain't never heard this saying, but I want to know more about it because that sounds hilarious. And you know, of course, out here in Mexico, where we at, Los Angeles, California, which is actually Mexico, people got 1,000 pounds of tahine, whatever that is. Let me tell you something. Tahine, that is a seasoning I don't use at all. Unless I'm eating like Mexican corn, then I'll get the tahine popping. But me like some Tony's Creole, me like some Slap Your Mama, me like some kosher sauce. Or, I like the things I grew up with. You know what I'm saying? You know, when you a cook, one thing about being a chef is like, I consider myself an unofficial chef, But one thing about being an unofficial chef that's food turns out official is you just don't be trying too many new, like, let me see what that's about. Like, if I try, it's got to be like, oh, I'm going to try this meal and I'm going to try that. And I'm going to try it when somebody else got it. Because when I'm cooking, I need to be sure. I cannot have no sample food. I cannot have no, oh, this would have been all right food. I need to, like, fully eat. Who is this coming in? What's going on, Vinny Lee? How are you? I'm telling you, the house getting ready to get full. You see this? The man coming in with this cameraman, and I'm telling you, we're just missing one star. The salmon coming in. And then luckily we already sat down and wrote everything out. Cause see, this is what I gotta do. With sketches, I need to organize. That's why I don't do a lot of sketches anymore. Well, first of all, I don't do a lot of sketches anymore because I be auditioning left and right. So that's like doing your own production every day. Like, you doing the setup, you doing the shots, the angles, the lighting, the sound. You be having I be having so many auditions. So I be on some all right, guys, what are we, if somebody called me to do a sketch, I'd be like, what are we, send me the concept right now, because, already people got me in the, oh, she gonna be my mom or my auntie category, which is okay, when somebody is, when it's funny. But, I need to know we cannot be sitting around, and then we definitely can't be sitting around with 1,400 bags of chips available. I need some actual food. I need actual food. Sorry, where's the Earl at?
Mama, the what?
The Earl. In New Orleans, we call it Earl.
Who's Earl? Who is Earl?
Sorry, get me the cooking Earl. That's what we call oil in New Orleans, the cooking Earl.
Mama, what is the?
We don't be like, oh, I'm gonna boil me some stuff. We be like, oh, I'm gonna burn me some shrimp. Yeah. First of all, Tyree, get me the cooking Earl. You know what I'm talking about.
Mama, I don't.
Put a move on it. The Earl. You put it on in the plate. First of all, now you know for a fact that ain't what I'm talking about.
What is?
How I'm gonna cook the salmon, Tyree? I need something to grease this out with.
You didn't say that.
I said Earl.
What is? Is that a pan? What is
yes. Cook it, Earl. That's Earl. Tyree.
Is this an Earl?
Tyree.
Is this an Earl?
Tyree, now you
Is
playing
this
with
an
me.
Earl?
Now you playing with me.
Is this a?
You know what the thing about kosher salt is? This is what I want to tell you about kosher salt.
Is this an Earl?
Kosher salt, let me tell you something. If you have steak,
It's an Earl.
steak is one of the things that all you need is this kosher salt on a steak. It seasons that meat so right. And I think I'm going to use that on the salmon too, because salmon, that's all you need is a little bit of Earl.
Is this?
Sorry.
Is this an Earl?
Sorry. I said, how is that going to grease the pan? You gonna grease the pan with another pan?
What do they call it in California? Rouse? Rouse? Right.
They call it Earl and Ralph soup.
No, they don't. No, they don't. I know a checkout man named. Yeah.
But not asking the checkout man.
Alright, that's the only Earl I know of. So.
First of all.
She slipped into her accent. I'm sorry. She does that sometimes. She gets upset. Alright.
Okay, well I need something to grease this pan up.
Oh, what is? Okay. Oh.
Earl!
Oh, oil.
Oil.
You call it I call it oil. Oil is what I call it. You got me. Woo, that went over my what?
Tyreek keep a refrigerator full of things that need to be thrown out. Look at it.
Can you stop?
Can I get the Earl?
This is the only Earl. I don't know where.
Hot chili Earl.
I don't know.
Let me tell y'all something. Y'all over Mexican enough out here.
Yeah.
You're OMing out here. You hear me? You're OMing out here.
But look, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Fruitful Island Earl.
That's you. That's actually, yeah, a lot of, I gotta get some more water.
I'm talking about.
I'm going to the store.
Let me tell y'all something. When you go to the store, get some regular Earl. They got all this hot chili Earl.
Make sure you drink your whole entire water.
Please drink your whole water.
No,
Because I am so sick of people opening water, sipping out of it, then they go get a whole another one. Drink that whole bottle and get a marker and put the name on the Earl. On the water, I mean.
But mama, that oil is.
I think so.
And then, is that oil?
Tyree.
That looks like Korean barbecue sauce.
I really don't want to. Korean barbecue sauce?
But hot chili oil, that's, you know what I mean? You know, you dip it in the sushi.
I mean, I know, but then we gotta taste it.
So it's gonna have
And if it not taste good, then we gotta get some butter.
it's gonna have a nice zing to it.
Well, that's what I'm hoping. But you need something regular. I'm talking about, when you're not cooking at home, you need to bring everything with you when you're not cooking at home. 'Cause you don't know how people be eating out here. You know what I'm saying? People be having, okay, let me pour a little bit of this on the cutting board so I can see, because I refuse to put my salmon, just in anything. Okay, I guess that's not too bad. That's just spicy. Okay, that'll do. Because you know what? I normally put some chili sauce on the salmon anyway at the end. So I guess we just gonna have the chili in the Earl and get me some salmon going. I like to cook all my stuff on low. And I got some potatoes. And the thing about salmon too is, I don't know if y'all be cooking salmon out there, but the thing about salmon, what I love, is squeezing a lime over the salmon. This ain't right. A good lime just make that skin crispy. It just make that, it just really steps it up. Let me put a little Tony's no salt on here besides the kosher. That'll add to the flavor, because I do like the fact that. Well, hold on. Let me check and see what because some things be like no salt, and then you look and you be like, this is worse than the ingredients with the salt. Tyree, what y'all doing back there? Tyree, text Miss Angie and see what's her ETA.
You said what?
Text Miss Angie and see what's her ETA, please.
Because I thought you said ACL.
No, I said ETA.
All right.
I'm talking about, I don't know what I'm sounding like this morning, but can't nobody understand me for nothing. I said one word, Earl, and people act like they can't understand. Ooh, you hear that low, that slow cook? That's why I like to have it slow, slow on the cooking. And I have to have, I'm telling you, let me see what you said. I can't make salmon without honey. Oh, shit. On it. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. I was trying to read your comment. Ooh, you say you can't make salmon. Let me see what the comments are. I don't even know how to get to the comments. Oh, there you go. I can't make salmon without honey. It makes it crispy if you're frying it. That lime is something I gotta try. You gotta try it. Now see, this is why I like the sweet chili sauce, because the same as you like the honey, that's what it's doing. It's like it's making that stuff. Ooh, put this right here. This is so much better. Gotta open up the cabinet so I can talk to y'all. But then I like for y'all to see the environment. You know, I like for y'all to see the environment I'm in. Um, yeah. Oh, okay, that's better. All right, so that's better. That's a better angle too. So, oh, now you can see the salmon. Okay, now you can see the salmon. Good. Now I'm about to add to it. Let me turn it down. That's exactly, see how you said the honey? See, that's exactly what that's why I use the sweet chili sauce, because it has that heat and it has that sweet to it. Like, you know, I need sweet heat. That's what it is. You know, I'm from New Orleans, so we like sweet heat in New Orleans. You know, I like the sweet, and I like that seasoning. And then let me get this cutting board clean back off so I can use it to cut something on. Who at the door? Royce, I think the door open. The song guy, I'm coming in. I'm telling you, the house getting ready to get packed. That's why we're going live right now, because everybody could come in. Royce, how you doing? I'm from Texas, so we might do some things in the same in the kitchen. Yes, because what part of Texas you from? Hey, Royce. Cause you know I be saying this. See, I got family in Dallas, but you know I be saying this about see, I got family in Dallas. You know, I be saying this. Texas is New Orleans' first cousin. You know what I'm saying? We be partying in each other's town. You know, we be visiting because like for years I visited. You know, like I tell you, my grandma had evacuated during the time of Katrina to Dallas, and she went out there and then she liked it, and so she came back and she sold her house and moved to Dallas. But then now she just moved back to New Orleans because her grandma, she was out there helping with the grandkids, and they all grown up, so they, you know, she felt like she ain't got to run them around no more. So now she wanted to come home where she from, so she back in New Orleans now. But so that's why for years we had Thanksgiving and all that in Dallas, and I really got to love the town too. You know, Dallas is cool. Dallas is cool. Yes, indeed. Sorry, what is y'all doing? Okay, but what is y'all doing back there? Okay, well, um, you know, one thing about having a child that's famous, they always got something to do, even though we supposed to be doing something together. Let me see what you said. Cook it up, cook it up. See, yeah, see, and the thing about it too is I like to keep it turning the whole time. And I just keep it like, I just keep having it get lower, lower, and lower, because lower is slower, so I can you know, I can really have it like that sumptuous. Like now it's time to get this lime popping off. And you'll see how I just squeeze this lime on. How I just take a piece of the lime. Now you know what you need to do is when you are squeezing this lime, lime go a long way. So don't cut a big piece. Lime go a long way if you cut it in small pieces. Then all them pieces will have that juice. But if you exactly low flame unless you control the temperature. Exactly. But if you like take a big chunk of lime, it seems like you squeeze it out the same like no matter what piece of lime you have, it's gonna be the juice for that time. You know what I was thinking about too is when you when you're a real cook, you keep a little kitchen spackle popping up on your arm because you always gotta add something to it that might make the fire explode. And I just threw that lime out. I just threw that lime out, but now it's time to cut up these potatoes real small. And this broccoli, because I done had these potatoes. If you let a potato sit in your cabinet for a long time, a potato will grow another potato on you. You better stop playing. I just came back to my mama's house after a month. I think I was visiting my mama in March. Then I visited her in January. She had the same potato. I'm talking about this thing looked like it was in a field. It had stalks growing all the way up. I was like, oh, Mom, we cooking this potato. And that's the bottom line. Because that potato was just so ready to be cooked. I guess I'm going to have to use this same, I don't know. I might have to just use some butter for these potatoes because I don't want to use that same hot chili oil because then I don't want the same like flavor. You know what I mean? I like to have the different flavors in the food. And, if you use the same flavored oil, then you be having, basically, I might as well stick the potatoes in there with the salmon. I am going to stick the onions up in there, though. Royce, how you been doing? I've been doing pretty good. Tyree, what Cindy say? What Miss Angie say? What she say? I think I'm gonna have to bust it out with this butter. You know? You say hard and fast rule. What does that mean, hard and fast rule? Hard and fast rule. I turned the AC off so I can get the fresh air. And I'm talking about, it showed me real fast why that AC was on. But the thing about it too is I don't like too much, I don't like too much cooped up air. Like, I like to get it, I like to have fresh air. Keeping the Earls separate. Exactly. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? I need the Earls separate. And I need to turn this salmon over. Uh-huh. See, I like my salmon nice and brown skin. You know what I'm saying? Actually brown too. Like sometimes I do like it blackened though. Like, sometimes I will like go ahead and blacken it. I think I'm gonna bring this camera so y'all can see it because it is looking good, good. And salmon, you can't let salmon fool you because salmon will be in the pot and be like, I think I'm done. But salmon, oh, you can see it from right there. You see how looking good it is? See, I like that. You see, and then I give me another piece of lime, and then I just do a nice and squeeze on here. Now, one thing about lime is too strong to like, you gotta, when you use lime, it's gotta be in this capacity right here. Cause one time I was baking the salmon and I made a mistake and left the lime in there. And when I tell you the horror from that salmon tasting like the lime had grown old, like it was real ungood. And I had to work all day to like recover it because it was like three of the big pieces of salmon feeding all these people, and I really had to work to get that back. And I was just like, oh my god, I have learned my lesson completely. Yeah, I'm gonna just I'm gonna let that butter. Y'all can't see the potato. Let me see if y'all can show y'all the potato. Potatoes at. Oh, y'all still can't see it. Let me see if I can. See, I got the potatoes in there with the butter. And I'm gonna let them cook nice and slow too. Cause I gotta have my food. I gotta have real food. That's really the secret to eating good is you gotta have the food prepared. When you be out and about working and stuff, that's when you need it quick. Sometimes you gotta work magic and savage a meal. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I had to do. And I'm talking about now this is the first time these people tasting my cooking. So I'm working extra hard because I'm like, oh my God, that lime taste. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just gotta have 17 people be like, ugh. And then the one person that's tasted it every time it came out good. You and them trying to explain to all 17 of the other people. Like, no, I'm telling you, normally it's all right. Like, normally it's good. Like, no, seriously, like normally it's real good. Oh my word. I'm telling, look, my mom always tell me, because every time I go home, I be showing my mama, like, me and my mama both been on a losing weight kick. We've been working out. My mama found this, like, 15-minute video um, where we could, like, walk for 15 minutes. And I'm talking about, you don't think walking could work you out until you started walking in this 15-minute video. And you be like, the dip you have, you do it all this, then you lift it and we be working. But every time I go home for my mama, I will show her like instead of making the beans with the meat, I make vegetarian beans, which are like even more like everybody that tastes my beans be like, these are more delicious than the beans with the meat because you really don't need meat to season a lot of things. You just need the right seasonings when you are cooking the beans. So like for instance, like I'll make my beans now that they don't have any meat in there. I put relish in my beans, and that like relish and jalapenos and onions, and I'm talking about that pickled taste be like, oh my, it makes it out of sight. So then I'll take the beans, right? And yes, I'm talking about I'll take the beans, I'll put it on a tostado, and you just look up tostado to see what it is. It's like a Mexican little, like, it's like a big tostito chip, but it's like big and yellow and round, like a tostado. I will open up a can of corn. I will put some like sour cream on it, not too much sour cream, or some like lately I've been using no sour cream, and I'll just take the beans, the corn, and a little Parmesan cheese, and I'm talking about it is the most out of sight meal. So I will do that for my mom. Like I do all these like different meals for my mom, and my mama always say, well, if you don't make it as stand up, you can definitely make it as a chef. And I was like, Ma, Ma, I rebuke that statement all the way. Because we gotta, honey, let me tell you something. I don't want to make it as though I don't want to be like if I had my own cooking show, that might be cool if I could fly to different places and cook. You know what I'm saying? Like, now I'm gonna cook in Rome and I'm gonna see what they, materials is and things like that. Then that might be exciting because then I could go see the nightlife in Rome. I could see how they moon set, how they sunrise. Like that's the kind of person I am. I want to travel and see with the moonrise and all of that. But you said I'll be acting up. Yes, but if I had my own show, and that okay. And see the salmon is getting a little dark. Yeah. Ooh, ouch. Like I said, you always got some kind of little popping. Um, and now I'm about to turn it completely on low. Cause it's like, see, look, even, I'm gonna show you what I do too. Even sometimes I will, if I could do it, I might not be able to do it. But like, okay, you see how it is? Let me lift it up so you can see it. See how I'll do this too for the pot, like one piece on the side, because that's really why I keep it in there on low for a long time, is because salmon will make you think it's done, well, salmon is done, but I like my salmon done, medium well to well, like it still can be tender and moist, but it's like those sides are the things that are still like left out, so that's why I'll keep turning it so I can put it on the side. And then, of course, I got to keep cleaning while I'm doing it. And then I'm back to the line. Back to that line. Because that line makes it out of sight. Hey, Phineas. 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 That name is in the Bible. That is one of, I think that's Eliezer's son. Eliezer's son, Phineas. Excuse me. I think that's Eliezer's son in the Bible. Two are in the Bible, but I think Phineas is Eliezer's out of Eliezer's line, which is, and Eliezer is from Aaron's line. Aaron is Moses' brother. Now I gotta look it up to be sure, but I'm telling you, I feel like Phineas is out of Eliezer's line. Oh, these potatoes ain't too bad too. When you be having the potatoes up high, that's how they get to be like French fries. But I can never. The one you talking about was a priest. Yes. Yes, I am talking about Phineas the priest. Now, if it's another one, I haven't gotten to him yet because I've been reading the Bible from start to finish. Like I was tired of skipping around the Bible and just reading a random passage. I wanted to read from the beginning, so I have read, like right now I'm on Psalms 24. So from reading it from the beginning, and I'm talking about that Bible is delicious. That Bible, who said you're gonna be disappointed with the second Phineas? Don't tell me. Do not spoil it. Do not. It's not like I can't look at that, but like, do not spoil it for me, oh Lord, do not spoil it for me, because the Bible is delicious. When I tell y'all the Bible is delicious, somebody said you're gonna be disappointed with the whole thing. Why? Who said you? Who said that? Disappointed with the whole thing? No. I love the Lord. Like the thing about the Bible is, see, what people don't understand is, it is, Reverend Ike says, the whole Bible is a book about you. It's how you can be imperfect and the Lord can call you. It's how you can be used. Even, David in the Bible is known as a man after God's own heart. And even David had flaws and he wasn't perfect. Now let her do her, but the Bible is a collection of stories. It is a collection of stories, and that's what's so important about it. Those stories have those lessons. the same lessons we're going. First of all, the Bible, when you read the Bible, you will see who you are. You will see why you're persecuted. You will see what land we're living in, and how, sometimes you be like, how could they heartlessly do this when all the, and you will see that, oh, okay, because these people ain't never had no heart. You know what I'm saying? You'll see that in the Bible. Like, it's been the most, like, it has been life changing to discover my identity and who I am through the Bible. You know what I'm saying? But then also too, it teaches me about being an imperfect person and loving myself in my imperfections, but then also loving other people, because God uses everybody. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about everybody the Lord uses. So, when people are condemning other people, that is a job for the Lord. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't do it anymore, because then when you condemn other people and you be like, oh, look at this, look, then you can't walk in your own righteousness, because in order to walk in your own, like in faith, faith has to walk in love. Love has to not judge people. So when you're judging people, you've immediately removed your faith and your blessings to the promise. Like, I'm talking about, it has been so life-changing to read the Bible for myself. I have been to churches, which I still love to go to, and had it interpreted, but it's not until reading it myself where I start from the beginning to see the natural pattern of things, to see like how wars, a lot of women started wars, you know what I'm saying? Because somebody offended a woman, somebody attacked a sister, or somebody slept. I'm talking about, it's just been amazing. It's just been downright amazing. People don't read the Bible for themselves. You say, right, some people need Christianity, Islam, atheism. I let people do them. Actually, you don't need atheism. I'm going to go ahead and say that, because atheism is not believing in any God. It is almost scary when you separate what you read from what you read. Dang, how do I get back to that? Oh, it says, it is almost scary when you separate what you read from tradition.